Porto have one of the most legendary Champions League wins of all time. With José Mourinho as their manager, they won 2 league titles, a Europa League and obviously that Champions League. But the year's now 2025 and he's managing Fenerbahce, but we want to roll back the time, bring Mourinho back to Porto and try and emulate his success. This Mourinho-Porto rebuild cannot end until we match his European glory. We need to win at least 1 Europa League and, all importantly, the Champions League. Sit back, relax and enjoy this nostalgia trip. But let me just stop you right there. If you do love career mode content, Wonder Kids, career mode ideas, tutorials, then why not check out my Patreon? I'm uploading so much on there and we're giving away a copy of FC26 to one of you that joins one of the free tiers that's available on there. I think you'd love it. If you love career mode, I would recommend giving it a go. There's a link in my bio, but I'll stop the sellout right now. Let's get back to the video. And as you can see, this is what our team looks like to start with. It's not actually too bad, but there's definitely some areas we could do with improving. And I mean, 28 million to spend in the Portuguese league. I think we can definitely make a push to hopefully winning the league in season 1. But Diogo Costa is going to be so crucial. If we can keep hold of him throughout this career mode, he is going to be a star player for us. Same with Pepe. I know he's 27 and 80 rated, but he's got a bit of flair. He's versatile. I do like him a lot. I would love for him to be involved for the majority of this rebuild. I don't want to just bring in 11 new players. I want to keep some of the original lot. But we also have Francisco. I'm not going to try and pronounce that surname. 21 years old, 79 rated. He's actually out on loan to Juventus, so it might be hard when he returns to convince him to stay. And to be fair, both winger spots could definitely do with some improvement. We don't have loads of backup and the starters aren't too high rated either. But don't get me wrong, I love a wonder kid, no diddy. And Rodrigo Mora, 17 years old, 72 rated. He is going to be a star player for us. I'll put my house on it. Same with Martin Fernandez, one of my favourite wonder kids. Now we get to use him in a career mode from the off. 18 years old, 74 rated. Such a baller. But to be fair, it's not just them. We got so many young players that are all good ratings. So for this kind of rebuild that's going to go quite far into the future, it's a good starting base. We've got a lot of young, decent players. And as you can see, we're actually going to move Rodrigo Mora to a left winger just because I feel like there's going to be more minutes available out on the wing for him. But we have actually decided to change formation to this because I think it suits our team a little bit better. It's 3 attacker midfielders, but Mora and Pepe are both also, you know, comfortable out wide. So I think this setup here could be perfect. And we've actually brought in our first player. It's an ex-Porto player. It's a multiple-time Champions League winner in Casemiro returning. He is slow, but he is 81 rated, 32 years old, and he has experience. He didn't cost us much, as you just saw there. So with him in this team, I think that defensive midfield spots are all secured. Varela, I really like. Casemiro, the experience at the highest level. I think that's a sensible signing. But we are actually quite happy with this team. We're not going to make any more changes for season 1 because this is going to take quite a few seasons and we want the original players to have a shot at, you know, proving their worth. So we're going to get into season 1, see how it performs, hopefully a league title. If not, we'll go again next year. Okay, we're at the end of season 1. Time to see how the boys have done. It's a second place finish. It does get us Champions League football, which is absolutely crucial for us. 4 points off first as well. It's not actually too bad. As you can see, this is what the team is looking like. Mora's gone up 2 ratings. Not too bad at all. I'm very happy with it. And Pepe did put up 17 goals, 8 assists in 34. And in the Europa League, he put up 7 and 10. Obviously, we really want to win that as well as the Champions League. But if we do win the Champions League first, same with the league titles, we'll take that. We're not going to be picky here. The main goal is the Champions League, but it would be nice to win the other ones as well. But the player stats, they've all done their role. Casemiro, 10 and 6 from DM in 27. What a signing that was, by the way. And in this second season, we have been given £44 million to spend. And as you can see right here, we're in the qualifying round of the Champions League. We're against AZ. If we make it through there, we're in the proper group stage of the Champions League. And from there, you just never know what's going to happen. But as you can see, because of contract issues and stuff, we actually now only have 2 official centre-backs in the club. This is not ideal. Otavio, I really like. Pedro, back up at best. And Concheao, definitely not right, I'm sorry, has returned at 81 rated at 22 years old. But we are transfer listing him. It's just had a good season out in a top 5 league in Europe. I don't think he's going to want to stay for us. We're going to make the decision for him. We're going to let him go. He wasn't involved. We're going to just not even tease ourselves with him. We're going to let him leave onto better, greener pastures, and we'll go on to win the Champions League without him. But I've got a couple centre-backs scouted. Firstly is Giallo, 81 pace, 77 rated, 25 years old. It's a nice little budget option, only £11 million, but we also have David Carmo. I like him as well though, a bit slower, a bit more traditional. He's 6'5", again, only about 15 to 20 mil. Two solid options, but we have decided that Giallo is the man for us. He is joined for £15 million from Union, and as you can see, him and Otavio in that centre-back role. I think that's a good little partnership we've got going on there. The team as a whole is not too bad, but there's still definitely places we can improve. But we've actually bought in another centre-back in Cambuala for £5 million from Villarreal. As you can see, 72 rated, but he is only 20 years old as well. He's one for the future, a solid third, maybe fourth choice option. We needed to sign a couple centre-backs to make up for the lack of them this season. But the big sale has now officially gone through. Francisco's gone to Liverpool for £30.1 million. So even after signing both those centre-backs, we still have £47 million in the budget. So I think that was definitely the right decision. Let go of Francisco. We can then fill out our whole squad rather than having one key player. But we have actually also sold our backup DM in Stefan to Monaco for £11.4 million. So now we desperately need a DM because Varane and Casemiro I really like. Because I've got a more tactical thing in mind. We've sold a player for 11.4 and we've bought in a loanee for 12 months with an option to buy in Romeo Lavia, about a £33 million option to buy. But he's a young player that's going to fill out that midfield. And obviously we haven't actually paid a transfer fee, so we can now bring in even more players. But we are losing a very key player. But hear me out. We've actually got rid of Rodrigo Mora. Only on loan. He's gone to Atletico Madrid for 12 months just because I think if we push him at a bit of a higher level for 12 months, he'll come back even higher rated, ready for next season to become a key player for us. So as you can see, this is what our team is now looking like. Jamie's filled in at left mid. The team is decent. The bench is also all right. We've bought in a lot of players this window, but I don't even think we're done there because we're not. Guess what? We've now bought in Malik Tillman. That's why we wanted to save money. We wanted to buy a star player ready for right now, and Malik Tillman for 42 million could be that man. 23 years old, could play cam, centre mid, left wing. He's versatile, 81 rated, he's quick, he's got good dribbling. Him in that team on that left hand side, that's why we let Mora go for a year, because I don't think he's going to get loads of minutes in this team. And this team now, whoa, I am excited about it. I think this team, honestly, win the league, have a nice Champions League run. So sit back and relax because we're going to be getting into Season 2 right now. We've made a lot of changes to the squad this season, but they were needed. Let's get into this one. I'll see you at the end of Season 2. Okay, we have a Europa League final. So let me explain how that's happened. We obviously did not win our qualifying game into the Champions League. We dropped down to Europa League just like that. We're in the final. Bing, bang, bosh. We can win both European trophies. In the league, another second place finish. 2 points off this time. We've got even closer to winning the league, but still failed to. But we are in the Europa League final, and I will definitely take that trade all day long. And I mean, the team is looking good because Malik Tillman's shot up to 85 rated. Viraya up to 84. Pepe to 83. Vega to 82. The player ratings are absolutely insane. And Pepe put up 16 goals, 11 assists in 34 games. Tillman, 9 and 12, but 11 and 4 in the Europa League. Absolute baller. Navarro got a worrying amount of minutes just because Samu had a bit of an injury throughout the season. Vega did his job, not fantastic. Samu, he only played 20 games, but he did all right. But Diogo Costa is now 90 rated. This team has shot up in one season out of nowhere. I'm not complaining at all because it's unbelievable because Malik Tillman's also 85 rated. Look at the stats now and compare them to the stats when we signed him. We've just made some sensible signings. We've sold players. We've bought in cheap squad players. And then we've bought Tillman as our star and he's performing like it. Lavia also 81 rated. But let's not look at our players' ratings. Let's look at the biggest game of our year so far. The Europa League final. Fernandes is having to come in at left back. But he could do the role. The team's ratings are actually unbelievable now. We're only probably a season or two away from being one of the best teams in Europe. So, let's get into this one. Let's tick off the Europa League. And then all that's left to win is the Champions League. Okay, Lavia's won it perfectly. Now it's Pepe on the ball. Big from him. Samu's on it now. His hold-up play is fantastic. Pepe, the first time finish. It's exquisite stuff. Samu, fantastic hold-up play. It's a lovely chip over the top. Maybe question the defence if you want, but I don't really fancy it. Great ball in behind there. And Pepe, the first time, looked like he was going to control it. And out of nowhere, saucy. And that is half-time. A very good first half. We're going in 1-0 up. Just 45 minutes left until we're Europa League champions. Okay, we've just taken kick-off to start the second half. Get out to Tillman, the star man. We've tried a bit of skill. He has lost it. And now Vega's trying to track back. That's not a good challenge, Vega. Vega. That's not a good challenge at all. Oh, I'm fearing that this could be going very, very bad very quickly. It's a red card. Vega has a red card. We're now playing basically the entire second half with 10 men. Okay, they've got the ball out wide and they've kind of gone past Fernandez a bit too easy there, but they're not in a too dangerous position. That's a good ball in. Oh, that's a handball. It's been given a handball. And about 20 minutes after going down to 10 men, they've now got a penalty, a chance to equalise. It looks like we are actually falling apart in this final. Not ideal at all, unless Costa has different plans. He doesn't. We're 1-0, 66th minute. And we're down to 10 men. This is going to be a very, very big ask to come back. Okay, from kickoff, we've got it. Out to Tillman once again. Hopefully no red card comes from this. The same skill has come off this time as Tillman is still going. We need something from the star man. He's won us a corner. No complaints there. We need Tillman to step up massively. Our best attacking threat. He's played back to Varela. Into João Mario. Great control. Back to Tillman. What a pass. He's gone for it. I said he's a star man. I said he needs to step up. So what does Tillman do? He slaps the ball in the back of the net and makes it 2-1 in the 71st minute. What a finish this is as well, by the way. Lovely corner tactic, I can't lie. And that finish, we now just need 20 minutes of no conceding. Okay, they've got the ball out wide on the left. 89th minute. All we got to do is realistically win the ball. And it should be it. That's a risky pass. 9+2. We should be fine at this point. Literally 1 minute left. Tillman's on the ball. I think this is Europa League 1 at this point. Tillman's still going. Oh my, he's still going. He's gone for it. Off the post. Samu. Why not score a third? We don't need it. We're 1 minute over the added time. But Samu has secured it and made it look a little bit more comfy. We've won 3-1 with the second half being played purely with 10 men. And Tillman was the key man. What a shot that was. And Samu says striker's instinct to be in the right place. Put the ball in the back of the net. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And as you can see, we have won the Europa League. That is one of them ticked off. Only the Champions League left to go. Obviously, like I keep saying, if we win the league titles, that's fine. But that's not what Mourinho's really remembered for there. It's the European success. We've ticked off the first one, just the Champions League to go. And this should qualify us directly into the Champions League now as well, instead of the qualifying round, which is absolutely fantastic. But Diogo Costa gets his hands on the Europa League trophy. Hopefully, there's a few more trophies to come. But let's celebrate this one, because that is a really big achievement. What a final as well. And now we're ready for Season 3. An issue because Vega didn't want to re-sign, so he's having to go on a free. He refused any contracts, and he's 83 rated. And Lavia, we can't technically avoid his thing right now, but don't worry, I've got a little plan for it. But to start Season 3, they have given us £59 million. Definitely enough. We're just improving every year, and with the European success, they're going to be backing us. And this is what the team is looking like. As you can see, Casemiro's dropped in some ratings. We've lost our attacker midfielder. It could be time to make some more changes. But the good news is Rodrigo Moura has come back from loan up to 77 rated, still only 19 years old. So I think he's ready to be reintroduced into that starting 11, especially with Vega leaving. So we've moved Tillman into the middle, Moura on the left, Pepe on the right. That attack I'm very happy with. But as you can see, we have no DM backups, and Casemiro's dropped to 78 rated now. So I think that's one area we've definitely got to improve. And I've brought in a familiar face. Who can it be? Lavia. But not on the option to buy, because that was for 33 mil. So we just let him return and signed him for 30 mil. Tactical genius. Don't lie, you know it. So he has joined back again after a good season, but this year to instantly be a starter. But obviously, we had no backup. One more player isn't going to really impact it that much. We brought in another DM, another one with experience, though, but it's cost us nothing. Brozovic as a free agent, £0. He's 81 rated. He's not going to be a starter, but we don't really need him to be. We've now got Brozovic, Casemiro, Lavia and Varela as our 4DM options. That is extremely solid, but I still don't think we're done. Because as you can see, we still have £23 million in the budget, and I think it could be time to upgrade a defender. But who's it going to be? We've actually brought in a bit of a weird one, Joe Gomez. And that is because he's only cost us 15 mil, but as you can see right here, he can play centre-back, right-back, left-back. And for now, he's going to fill in at left-back because I'm happy with our centre-back. José Mourinho shot up so many ratings. So Gomez can fill in at left-back, but he's also a backup centre-back, a backup right-back. I think that's a really sensible signing. But our backup for the three attacking midfielders is really weak. It's only really that Jamie that's got any chance of getting some minutes. And we are actually moving Casemiro to a centre-back just because I think it's going to shoot up his rating a little bit. And with 28 pace, I don't know if I want him in midfield anymore. But we do only have £4 million left, which is a bit of an issue, I'm not going to lie. But we've managed to bring in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for Pedro, the backup centre-back. Remember, we've now got Casemiro moving back there. We've got Joe Gomez, plus £2 million as well. But as you can see, 76 rated centre-mid. We're transferring him into an attacking midfielder, purely backup, and he's got Champions League experience as well. So again, I think these signs of a mix of experience with the youth is going to work out perfectly for us. As you can see, Casemiro shot up to 79 rated and Oxlade-Chamberlain up to 77 in their new positions. So this is what the team is officially looking like going in to the next season. The ratings are fantastic. It could be a big year for us. Fingers crossed. I'll see you at the end of the season. Oh, we lost the league again by one singular point. It's just getting closer every year. I don't think we're going to win 2 league titles before our first Champions League at the rate this team's growing. But we are in the final of the Portuguese Cup. I think this must be like the FA Cup of the Portuguese League, and it's against Sporting, the team that just beat us to the league. So it would be nice to beat them in that final, get another trophy added to the cabinet. We're also in the Champions League final. Yeah, we are. And what? And what? Against Real Madrid. I mean, it seems like a quick turnaround, but look at this team. The ratings are a joke. Tillman's up to 88, Varela 87, Pepe, Samu, João Mario 85. Like, the team is a joke if we're being honest. And Tillman put up 16 and 12 in the league, 10 and 5 in the Champions League. We can't really complain about that, can we? Now, that would be stupid. I mean, I'm out of breath here just because how good this team is. Pepe, 16 and 5, 9 and 4 in the Champions League. Samu, 15 in the league. Again, he's a bit injury prone. He can't play every single game for us, but he's still young, still putting up some good numbers. But Diogo Costa is 90 rated still. I told you he was going to be a key player for us, and I clearly didn't lie. Tillman gone up to 88. What's that, like 7 ratings in 2 seasons? It's an unbelievable return if we're being honest. Varela up to 87, and he was a starting player as well as Costa as well, and as well as the next couple. So I'm glad that we've managed to keep them because João Mario was here from the start as well. He's now up to 85. I'm glad that we managed to basically bring in a lot of squad players because Pepe as well 85, Samu's 85 as well. I'm glad that we didn't just replace all the starting players. A lot of the squad has remained, and this is the team we're going into the FA Cup style final with, the Taca Portuguesa. It would be good to win this, but obviously all our focus has got to be on the Champions League if we're being honest. But it's such a strong team. Let's go on and win this. It's a good little warm-up just before the Champions League final. Okay, we've got the ball with Tillman into Pepe. He's played it out to Rodrigo Mora, the special man. He's had a great season. We've played it in. Samu, that's got to be a handball. And it is 5 minutes in. Got a penalty, a chance to go 1-0 up within 5-6 minutes. No complaining there. It's a clear as day handball, and Samu is stepping up early doors against Sporting, and we've chipped it down the middle. We are 1-0 up. Samu, great striker. Rodrigo Mora, I just need to give him a little shout out because he has been an absolute joke for us this season. Okay, we've got it with Jallo now. He's chipped up to Tillman. Can we win it? He's knocked it over to Pepe. It's fantastic. And now Samu's just against him and the defender. Can he get past him is the question. Oh my God, what a bit of skill now. Samu's one-on-one. 2-0 up, 37 minutes in. What a start that is. 2-0 up going into basically half time. Okay, we've got it with João Mario. into Tillman, straight into Pepe, and he is now through on goal on the stroke of half time. He's still going, he's played it across, and they've dribbled it into their own goal. That might have been the same guy that gave away the penalty. He's now scored an own goal. We're 3-0 up, it's half time. Let's call this one a day now. As you can see, it is half time, and we're resting a lot of players here. We need to save them for the Champions League. We can't be risking injuries, tiredness, stuff like that. So we've got Jamie, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Casemiro and Brozovic coming on. That's some experience there. And we're resting Lavia, Tavio, Samu, Tillman, just because those four are going to be so crucial come the Champions League final if we are to win it. Nothing else happened in that game, which is absolutely fine by us because we were 3-0 up at half time and we're 3-0 up at the full-time whistle. We just saw it out absolutely fantastically. And there's another trophy to add to the collection. It would have been nice if we won the league because that means this game would be on for a treble, which would have been lovely. But we can't be picky. We're here for the Champions League. And this is just a nice little stopping point. Another trophy for Diogo Costa to get his hands on. But now is the big one. As you can see, basically everyone's got full fitness. The ratings obviously haven't changed. They're still fantastic. Rodrigo Mora, I've got a special feeling. Even though he's by far the lowest rated player, especially in the attack. There's something about using him. He is a techie little player. He's going to be one of the world's best if we went 10 seasons into this. But we're not. We're here today. This is a big, big occasion against Real Madrid. Can we make the most of it and win the Champions League the first time we're in the final? Okay, they've got it with Jude Bellingham. We've won it great with Ferreira there into Tillman. We've looked for Mora. We've just about found him. Militao's come over. That's got to be a foul. It is. Mora did well just to get there in front of him. And Tillman, though, 10 minutes in, I'm not going to say no to a cheeky little goal. And by the way, they do have Gvardiol, which is a bit annoying. But Tillman, oh my, that's a big, big chance. Okay, we've got it with João Mario. Over to Pepe now. 1-2 with Tillman. And Gvardiol has been left in the mud. He's brought him down 18 minutes in. And Gvardiol's already on a booking. I think we've got to abuse that right-hand side. Okay, they've got it with Mbappe. Out to Vinny Jr. It's just a scary duo to be against. Jallo's done very well. We've booted it. Oh my God. That's a penalty. So we've won the ball back. We've tried to clear it. It's bounced off Mbappe or whatever's happened there. It's bounced back onto Jallo and hit his hand. Barely even hit his hand as well. That is so stupid. And now what? 29 minutes in, it's Mbappe versus Costa. And we're 1-0 down because of a stupid penalty like that. Of course it was Mbappe to bloody score it. 1-0 down in 30 minutes because of that. It's just so annoying. We've chipped it up to Pepe. He's done very well. That's a lovely little turn. He's still going as well. He's got a bit of space. Now we're doubling up against their fullback, Rico Lewis. They've got both Man City fullbacks. It's a bit interesting. But it's now Rodrigo Mora on the ball. Lovely little cut in. I told you he's excited. And guess what? He's still going. He's still going. He's still going. Courtois? Why has he decided to just out of his goal then? What's that about? Can't complain. Samu, 1-1 in the same half as well. So he's got plenty of time in this game left. But it's great work from Rodrigo Mora. It's fantastic. I'm not sure why Courtois has taken that step there. He's made it so easy for us. That is half time. It's 1-1. We've been the better team, if anything. They scored a horrible penalty goal. We scored a nicely worked goal. A bit of a keeper mistake, but we still got into basically their 6-yard box before the mistake happened. So, big 45 left. Fingers crossed we can get it done. And that is full time done. We're now going to extra time against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. This is going to be tough. We do have some decent squad depth, but it'll be nothing compared to what Real Madrid have. Okay, we've got it with Mora just into the start of extra time. He's cutting in. He's played it lovely to Fernandez, who's just come on, by the way. He's still got it. Fernandez, the wonder kid right back, has come on at left back in extra time against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. And he's just scored that goal. Rodrigo Mora with his second assist of the game. We've only scored 2. He's been involved in both. What a fantastic goal. Okay, they've got it with Vinny Jr. now. Basically half time. But Mbappe, oh, such poor defending. And in the 106th minute, we've conceded. It's 2-2 going into half time of extra time. Nothing can separate us. His penalties. I did not want this against Real Madrid. But then again, it could have been worse. We could have just lost. And we do not have very good penalty takers, especially compared to them. So, there's not really much to change about this rotation. We haven't got anyone to take any anyway. Mbappe against Diogo Costa. He's put it away. He's put it away. We can't miss first. That will destroy our confidence. João Mario against Courtois. We've missed first. We have missed first. And now it's Koku. And we've gone the right way and not saved it. It's not going to be our day, is it? Pepe, a key player for us. Solid pen. Solid pen. We need a save. Ideally right now. Bellingham against Costa. We've got the save right now. But okay, let's not get too excited. Ferreira has to put this away. Guys, 2-2 after 3 taken. Vinny Jr. Diogo Costa. He missed! Oh my god, I thought that went in. Okay, Tillman, our best player by far. Come on, you wouldn't miss. He hasn't. We're 1 penalty away from winning the Champions League. Okay, Savinho against Costa. Oh, we could have saved that. But, who's on it? Who's on it? Oh my god, it's the Wonder Kid. It's the Wonder Kid. The man we discovered in the squad that we didn't sign. We didn't even discover. Rodrigo Moura. And what? And what? Rodrigo Moura, 19 years old, getting 2 assists in the Champions League final against Real Madrid and then scoring the winning penalty. You're telling me he's not going to be winning a Ballon d'Or this season? What a final. What a win. I can't believe it. Rodrigo Moura. He's basically chipped it. Excuse my language. It's an awful penalty is what we will say. But I couldn't care. I could not care at all because we have now just won the Champions League against Real Madrid. I'm pretty sure we've done it in the exact same fashion that José Mourinho did. Won the Europa League and then the next season won the Champions League back-to-back years. So we have done very well replicating his success. And as you can see, we've got a trophy parade to celebrate with 2 trophies, the National Cup and the Champions League. José Mourinho is a very, very, very happy man. And so are we, because my voice is going after this rebuild. But if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We've now officially won the Europa League and the Champions League. What a journey that was. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, turn notifications. And until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.